What's up, guys? Justin here with the realtimeessentials.com. So it's that time again. The free assets inside of the Epic Games Store have now been made available for March. So you know the deal, these will be available through the end of the month. So if you want to get any of them, you can download them for free from the Epic Games Store. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. All right, so to find this stuff, you can go to the Epic Games Launcher and you can go into the free section of the marketplace. Notice how they've added both options for the free to the month right here, which we'll talk about in a second, as well as they've added a new asset to the permanently free collection of the Epic Games Store as well. So that's going to be this realistic starter VFX pack right here. We can talk more about that in a minute. But first, let's take a look at the free for the month content. And remember that this stuff is free for the month, so you just need to go in and you need to add that to your cart and purchase it, even though it'll have a $0 cost, and then you'll have permanent access to that particular product. And so let's take a look at what's contained in here. So there's 5 assets that are contained inside of the March bundle. So the first is the bicycle with animations. So if we jump into Unreal Engine right here, we go to the bicycle with animations. If you just add that to your project, there's a maps folder that you can open up with the bicycle animations example. This is basically a pack of different bicycle animations that you can use for your characters or other things like that. And so if you look at this, notice how you've got animations for like getting on and getting off of a bicycle right here, as well as animations for like riding the bike at different speeds, other things like that. So you can see how these are set up and ready to go. Now, I'm not 100% sure what the best way is to actually align these to your game or get them running in your game. That's something we may be able to take a look at in the future if you're really interested in that. But this is basically going to contain these bicycle models as well as the bicycle animations. So pretty simple, but if you're doing anything with bicycles, could be really helpful. All right, so second, we've got the bridges pack. And so basically this comes with 3 different kinds of bridges that you can use in order to quickly generate bridges inside of your scene. So the way that it works is it's built on top of blueprints, and you can actually adjust the different kind of bridge as well as the overall length of the bridge and the height of the bridge right here. I guess there's actually 6 kinds of bridges in here. So the way that works is, let's say we were to jump into Unreal Engine and you want to look for the bridges folder right here, and we want to go to the blueprint folder, and that's going to allow us to drag a blueprint for a bridge in. So if I drag that in, notice what that's going to do is that's going to add a bridge to my scene right here. So we've got the bridge in here, and what we can do with the bridge is, let's take a look at this real quick. There's a details section, which I currently have on the left-hand side of the page. Usually I have on the right-hand side of the page, but that's just going to be the details section for this model. Well, notice how there's a drop-down in here, and you can adjust the kind of bridge. So I can adjust this to bridge 2, or I can adjust it to bridge 3 right here, as well as I can adjust the length of the bridge by adjusting the extensions section. So notice how if I drag this extension out, it's going to allow me to generate more and more pieces of the bridge right here. So you can use that in order to quickly add to the length of the bridge on either side. So if I type in a 5 over here, notice how that's going to get longer. You can also adjust the height of the bridge using the extension function right here. So you can extend the height by dragging this left or right, or by typing in a value. So maybe like 5 or something like that. And then there's also a second blueprint in here, which you can use for a couple more styles of bridge right here. So if I drag this bridge in, notice how it's going to give me similar options, right? So different bridge shapes. So we've got 3 different bridge shapes in here. And these bridges, you can actually set if it's repeated as well. So I could set this to 3. Notice how the bridge is going to get longer, as well as adding the extensions and the depth of the columns down below. So if you're looking to quickly create some bridges and make them fit inside of Unreal Engine, this could be a good tool for that. All right, so this next one's a little bit of an odd one, only because you can't add it to a model. What you have to do is you have to create a project with it, right? So for whatever reason, this doesn't just give you the add to model function. It gives you the create project function. So I've done that, so we can take a look at this. So this one is going to be a complete restaurant scene that you can open up inside of Unreal Engine. So you can see more information about it down here below, but it's basically a modern restaurant. It's got some furniture included in it. Props are all UV unwrapped, other things like that, but it's basically just the restaurant scene. And so here's a look at what that model looks like. And you're going to want to make sure to click that play button in order to get a real feel for what the lighting is going to do and other things like that. You can see how this has some really realistic lighting inside of it though. So the overall model looks really good. So if you are looking for this kind of model, notice how I do have like collisions with the tables and other things like that, but this does look really good inside of Unreal Engine. All right, so real quick, let's jump over to the Journeyman's Minimap, and then we'll come back to the Greenwood Fantasy Village. So the Journeyman's Minimap is basically a tool designed to help you, add minimaps and fog of war systems to your games. So you can use this in order to add little maps, and then also the fog of war where you don't see areas that you haven't explored yet. But this one actually has a detailed user guide in here to show you how to use it, as well as there's a detailed tutorial on the author's page that'll kind of walk you through the way that this works. So it's going to give you a little bit more instruction on how some of those maps work and other things like that. So if that's something you're interested in, you can track more of that down. Notice there is also a Discord if you do need support. So there's a lot of support options for this particular asset. But then now let's jump back. Let's take a look at the Greenwood Fantasy Village. This is probably my favorite asset in this group. It's a huge collection of different stylized 3D models that you can use in order to create like these little farms or little cities, other things like that. It is clearly like a stylized asset. I do think the stylized asset is kind of fun. And so when you install that to your project, you can go to your maps function, and there's both a demo, there's a night demo, and then there's an overview of the assets. So if we go to the demo map right here, that's going to show us everything that's contained inside of this asset, and there's just a bunch of stuff in here. It's actually a really big example area. So we've got all the different houses in here. It's got different lighting setups. I think there's some particle systems in here as well, which let's go ahead and just play this in order to take a look what's contained inside of it. There we go. So notice you've got a little bit of smoke coming off of these little burners, other things like that. But you can see how the houses are pretty cool. They're just like this fun little style. Obviously they're not like ultra detailed or ultra realistic, but they're not really supposed to be. That's not the goal of this. But if we kind of fly up and fly out a little bit, you can see how they've used this to create this whole like world in here. So you can see the different trees. And then if you fly over here a little bit further, there's actually this like cool lighthouse over here that actually has like a light coming off of it, that kind of thing. So this is a pretty complete pack. I actually really like it. You should be able to create some really interesting things using it. If you do want to take a look at just kind of what's contained in here, you can go to the overview map right here, and that's just going to have all the assets out where you can kind of look at them, right? So you've got like fences, you've got like piles of hay, you've got like the butterfly particle system, as well as the little burners right here, other things like that. So you've got all of those in here, as well as your stairs and your bridges. But then if you look off to the right hand side, you've also got these different tiles that you can use in order to create like paths and different forested areas and stuff like that. So pretty complete pack if you're looking to create this kind of like stylized environment. This could be a good way to do that. All right, and then finally, let's take a look at the new addition to the permanently free collection. So if you go in here and look at that, that's going to be this realistic starter VFX pack. That's going to be a huge VFX pack that contains a ton of different kinds of VFX. So we can go over into Unreal Engine, and for that one, that's going to get brought in the realistic starter VFX pack folder. We're going to go to maps, and we're going to do an overview. We'll just do the overview map day for this video. What that's going to do is that's going to give you like that's going to allow you to see all of the different shaders that are contained in here, or the different VFX. So you can see how these are all kind of loading in right now, but you've got, and they're all kind of labeled, which is cool, but you've got different packs of like sparks in here. So if you want like a spark effect, you've got that. There's different explosions, which are still loading, but you've got some environment pieces in here. So you've got like little fireflies, you've got little butterflies, other things like that, as well as, and let's jump to the back for right now, you've got some different water. So you've got like falling water in here, which if you move this around, notice how the water is going to follow this, as well as some really kind of crazy fire packs, right? So you've got like this, or some really kind of crazy fire effects. So you've got like this much larger fire effect right here, as well as the one on the right, which is pretty cool. It's actually like a flamethrower effect. And so if you move this around, notice how the flames are going to follow along with it. So just a ton of like detailed VFX, which you can use for a bunch of different things. Some of mine are still compiling, so we're not going to get a look at all of them right now, but just note that this is a really complete VFX pack, and it's part of the permanently free collection, which is really cool. So big thanks to Epic Games for making this available in the permanently free collection. Alright, so leave a comment below. Let me know which one of these is your favorite. If you'd like to see anything more on any of them, I just love having that conversation with you guys. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks, guys.